What's up guys, I am Chris and in this video I wanna show you how to make fermented probiotic fruits which are also delicious, so keep watching. I'm gonna show you two recipes which I really like. Firstly, I will show you the recipe of fermented apple, which is a very simple and tasty recipe. After that, I will show you the recipe of fermented orange. Fermented fruits are incredibly rich in probiotics, although we are used to thinking of bacteria as bad and harmful. There are actually thousands of types of healthy beneficial bacteria that your body needs to function properly. Probiotics are a combination of good bacteria and yeasts that live naturally in your body and are found in many fermented foods. When you are sick, the bacterial balance in your body is disrupted and there are more bad bacteria than good. Probiotics work by returning this balance to a healthy state. You can think of probiotics as the bacteria that help your body to stay in neutral. Probiotics can also help you digest food, create vitamins, and break down and absorb medications. Let's start the first recipe. The ingredients are apple, honey, unrefined iodine-free salt, a cinnamon stick, cloves, and filtered water, or water that has had boiled and then cooled. Firstly, put the cinnamon stick and a few cloves into the jar. After that, slice the apple and put it in the jar. Mix 1 teaspoon of honey and 1 coffee spoon of salt with water and pour it into the jar. Apples shouldn't come above the water because it can spoil. So you can use wooden sticks or something that can push it down under the water. You can use useful equipment like weights and fermentation airlocks. These are inexpensive and perfect for small batches of a quart or less. Weights keep your fermented food submerged while fermentation seals keep oxygen out, and both help you to ferment safely. It takes about 5 days to make it. Check on your fermenting fruit every 24 hours. It's very easy for fermenting fruit to pass the threshold and turn into alcohol. Make small batches of fermented fruit. Given that it goes bad relatively quickly, it's a good idea to only make a small amount of fermented fruit at once. Turn your fermented fruit into beverages. Although fermented fruit on its own can make a delicious topping for yogurt or ice cream, it can also make a delicious base of drinks. If you push the apple slices under the water, you should put on the lid and let it ferment for 5 days. Apples have lots of benefits. Apples may lower high cholesterol and blood pressure. These contain tons of fiber which can aid digestion, can support a healthy immune system. It's a diabetes-friendly fruit. The antioxidants in apples may play a role in cancer prevention. Eating apples can support healthy weight loss, might help keep your gut healthy, and so much more. In addition, if you ferment it, you will get fermented apple, which is rich in probiotics, and it can improve your gut microbiome. Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment below that I subscribed. We will try our best to reply to your comment. Let's continue with the next recipe, which is fermented orange. The ingredients are 2 oranges, unrefined salt, a cinnamon stick, and chlorine-free water. Fermented oranges are versatile. Any kind of orange can be preserved this way, so take advantage of the clementines, blood oranges, and Seville oranges that have such a short region by preserving them in salt. Use fermented oranges in sauces, salad dressings, dips, and relishes all year round. While you can add them to cooked dishes for flavor, you will lose the probiotic benefits and some of the vitamin C, so add them at the very end of the cooking rather than at the beginning. Better yet, use them raw in dips or salad dressings so that you get all the probiotics and all the vitamin C. They are so easy to make that you will want to keep a jar of salt-preserved oranges in the fridge as a pantry staple. After you put the cinnamon stick into the jar, cut the oranges into thin slices and put these into the jar. You should use 20 grams of salt for every liter of water. That means you should use the same ratio when you pour water into the jar. For example, if you use 3 deciliters of water, you should mix it with 6 grams of salt. Maybe less water is enough, but it's important that the water covers the orange. Orange has many health benefits. It has anti-inflammatory properties, protects your cells from damage, helps your body make collagen, boosts your immune system, helps fight free radicals, it can keep your bowels healthy, and it has potassium, which lowers your blood pressure, and oranges have a bunch of it. I used wooden sticks to push the apples and oranges down, but you can use the equipments I mentioned. But these shouldn't contain glue or paint. Fermented fruit ferments very quickly, so check it after 24 hours, then every 24 hours after that to see when it's ready. It takes about 10 days to make it. Pre-digested, making the nutrients in the fruit more available to your body, may enhance mood due to the specific mood buster bacteria called Lactobacillus helveticus and Bifidobacteria longum. You will know your fermented oranges are done when they have a pleasantly salty taste and may start to taste fizzy as a result of the lactic acid fermentation. You can store your fermented fruit in the refrigerator in an airtight container for up to 3 weeks. Always check for signs of mold, though, and toss if they have gone bad. You can freeze your fermented fruit, however, this is not ideal as some of the probiotics will die off in the freezer. You can also use frozen fruits for fermentation, but these can melt down into a more mashed up, syrupy consistency. According to the Encyclopedia of Food and Health, fruits and vegetables may serve as a suitable carrier for probiotics. In addition, fermented fruits and vegetables contain a large range of prebiotic compounds that can stimulate the growth of the beneficial bacteria. Therefore, exploitation of the excess fermented foods and human health based on plant fermentations is a promising and conceivable strategy for the future. Basic understanding of the relationship between food, beneficial microorganisms and human health can be important to improve food quality and to prevent disease. Lactofermentation is a shorthand for lactic acid fermentation. Species of bacteria in order Lactobacillus are known as lactic acid bacteria. Lactic acid bacteria species are found on every fruit and vegetable in the world, in the soil and throughout the human body, primarily in our digestive systems. These bacteria digest carbohydrates and produce lactic acid, which tastes sour to humans in the process. These bacteria thrive in salty, acidic, anaerobic, no oxygen environments which also happen to kill dangerous pathogenic microbes that can make you sick or worse. That's why human beings have been working with lactobacillus to safely make and preserve food for thousands of years. Hope you enjoyed the video. I wanna know what you guys think about fermented foods and drinks. Did you try these? So leave a comment below. Make sure to subscribe and also watch my video I have made about a fermented cabbage sauerkraut recipe. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. See you next time.